Okay, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well. Put something in the chat box. Okay, you guys can hear me well and see me well. All right, with that in mind, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see if I can knock out your questions quick tonight so I can run out of here. All right. So, in tonight's study session, if you're new to the study session, I'm going to be answering your questions. If you have any questions, put it in the chat box and I'll answer it at some point tonight. And if you have, I should say, I'm going to have about 10 questions we're going to be practicing coming up later tonight also. So if you have any questions or comments, put it in the box. I'll answer it a little bit later. We'll be doing some of your practice questions too. All right, so the question I'm going to be answering is going to be right underneath me as I go through them. Okay, hey, all right, let's go through the questions, guys. How often do you review the questions? Every 2 to 3 months, we review the questions to update them. We remove ones that are like too simple or too easy, and then we add ones that are more relevant to your tests. All right, hello. A question about during the daily stand-up meetings, team members discuss the amount of work. Right. During the daily stand-up meetings, the workload answer was time box. It says daily stand-up meetings. They're not doing Kanban. I don't know what your point is. And a question about during the daily team members discuss the amount of rework they have to get because the workload is too much. The answer is time box. Yeah, I mean Kanban doesn't have time boxes. There's no time limit in Kanban. Kanban doesn't work like that. It's two totally different methods there. Who attends the agile? Attends the meeting, sprint plan? Is it the PO does attend that? The PO is not involved in daily stand up, but in the sprint planning is important for the PO to attend because the product owner can clarify what the team may have questions about particular requirements. Retrospective, the PO doesn't need to be there. Rob, what is the upcoming dates that you, not your staff, are teaching virtual? I'm not scheduled to teach a virtual class maybe until January, but my staff does a better job at it than I do. I would recommend to take it with them. They are better than I am. I'm telling you guys. You guys don't know, but they are really good, much better than I am. Plus, one of the things I tell people is if you're taking a live class with me, you're not going to get much different than what's in the video. If you want the live video format, but it's better to get a different perspective, right? So, Rob, I highly recommend to take it with them. I'm doing the PMP. Is it okay to mention a single? Yes, that's good. Single project is all you need. You don't need to have a lot of projects. There's no point in having a lot of projects. One project is more than enough. When you have a moment, would you speak on how knowledge areas are no longer linear? Knowledge areas, we don't have knowledge areas anymore. Knowledge areas, PMI removed knowledge areas in the book. In the book Process Group Practice Guide, they just do it now by so knowledge areas. They do it by process group, not knowledge areas. And how is Paul? If you think about it, how can knowledge areas be linear? The way the PMBOK had it was scope, time, cost. That's not linear. The time affects cost affects time, scope affects cost affects scope, and so on and so on. So that was never linear to begin with. So I don't know where you got that from. Is operation and functional? Yeah, same thing. I have a couple of questions. If I take the exam from home, my dogs, your dogs are not allowed. If they hear them barking, shouldn't be a problem though. But if you are distracted, like if the dog comes and the dog, you look around for the dog, and you look here and you look there, that's going to be a problem. But the dog, keep the dog outside. It's fine if the dog barks. How does the break works? Well, I did a video on that, Paperboy. Check out that video on how to save time, like how to hack the time. It's 2 breaks, one after the first 60 questions, each 10 minutes, and one after the next 120. When you get to the 60 question mark and you submit it, they give you the option of taking a break. All right, let's see. Bala says, "Hey Andrew, I'm from India and happy to share that I've cleared my PMP. Absolutely, congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Thanks to the amazing sessions on Udemy, mock exams and live sessions. Absolutely, congratulations. Welcome to the club. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? How about a couple of beers? Put in the chat box. Let us know you celebrate, and thank you for letting us know, keeping us motivated." Hey Andrew, I recommended your course to a couple of my coworkers who are interested in taking the PL. Thank you so much. That means a lot. People always, people email me a lot. "Now, Andrew, can I buy you a beer? Can I send you a gift?" No. The best thing you can do is give me a recommendation. That's the best thing that you guys can do. So thank you for that. That means a lot. I've completed your Udemy course and passed the course. I'm getting confused. The 6th and the 7th edition, no both. The exam covers both. Because remember, the 6th edition is predictive project management. And you need to know predictive project management per PMI. It's 50% of the exam. Brittany, hey, I passed my PMP. Congratulations, Brittany. Took the exam Saturday, 2 above target. Preliminary results immediately after official results on Sunday. Thank you for all the resources you provide. Absolutely, congratulations. I'm super happy we were able to help you pass your exam. So absolutely, congratulations on that. So congratulations on that one for sure. Did you celebrate well, Brittany? Did you get a piece of cake? Put it in the chat box. Let me know how you celebrated. Did you guys click on that like button? Come on, guys. Oh my God, I got 70 of you guys and I only have 8 likes. Wow. Do you guys know it's like Thanksgiving week in the United States and nobody is like working and stuff anymore? I think today was like the last day for a lot of folks. And I come to see you guys and you guys can't even click on the like button. Come on, guys. You guys can help me out by clicking on the like button. Would be amazing. Hey, Andrew, what's the best way? You don't. Do not memorize the 49 processes. You do not need to memorize the 49 processes for your exam. You need to understand them. Don't memorize them. I want to get the simulator. Do I need to get the combo or just the simulator? Well, if you haven't bought anything else, so if you go to the website tiaexams.com, you have the option of a bundle. It comes with the simulator, the same course. It's slightly different than the one you get on Udemy, but basically it's the same thing. And you get the ebook, the book that is right over here. All right, this book right here. You get the electronic copy of the study guide, all for $70 some, something like that. That's a really good deal because the book on Amazon alone sells for like $50. So just like $20 more, you get simulator too, and you get it for 6-month access. So tiaexams.com. If you already bought the Udemy course and you don't really need a textbook because you're good at taking your own notes and stuff, then just get the simulator alone. tiaexams.com. Thank you very much. I took your Udemy course, read your book. I would still like to brush up on ITTOs. please suggest to rise my score in these areas. You just got to keep going through the materials, right? You got to make sure you just know it. Now, I don't recommend for you to memorize ITTOs. All right, I don't recommend for you to do that. It's not going to help you pass your exam, but it's interesting to know. All right, can you please explain regression analysis? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why you need to know that. Regression analysis is looking at relationship between different variables and then plotting charts between them. I'm not sure that is even on your exam, so I don't know where you got that from. I can't remember. Do I cover that? I don't think so. Regression analysis is basically relationship between different variables. So I'm not sure where where you're finding that from. Paul, I'm looking at the process group analogy on page 25 PMBOK. There's a question referred to IT in relation between the inputs and outputs. Paul, you're not going to get questions on ITTOs on your exam. If you're going through my book, I do have some questions on them, but that's more to test your knowledge. But on the real exam, they're not going to do that. So I would say just don't memorize that stuff. Do you have to read PMBOK 7? No. If you have my Udemy course, I covered it for you. Yeah, if you have the Udemy course or the course that comes with the book, by the way, you do not need to read PMBOK 7 at all. I covered it in a video format. Way more than you'll ever need to know for your exam, okay? There are 10 total knowledge areas for the oral. What is the most 4 to 5 important? There is no such thing. Revision that the knowledge in 1 or 2 days. No, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as one is more important than others. You can't really say what your exam is going to. You can't really say what your exam is really going to bring up, right? So I can't tell you that. Not at all. I mean, if I have to guess, stakeholders and communications, because your exam just have a lot of people, right? Like 40%, 45% of your exam is people, something like that. Just got your Udemy course. Thank you. Many thanks. Did your Udemy course. Wore blue and passed 3 above target. No cake, but some ice cream. I can't stand ice cream. But still, congratulations on passing your exam. The secret to passing, guys, is making sure you wear that blue shirt. That is the secret of passing your exam. So absolutely, congratulations on that. Did you celebrate well? You did not celebrate well. Just don't get an ice cream, man. How about if you get some cake? Not just ice cream. Ice cream is just milk with sugar. You want sugar milk? Get some cake, some really good chocolate cake, some carrot cake. You're going to be okay, and a couple of beers, all right? Colin, absolutely congratulations. Welcome to the world of PMP. Thank you. Keeping us motivated. Wait, you guys get breaks between the exam and the CAPM? The CAPM does have a break. The CAPM exam, I took this test in July. I remember getting one break. The CAPM is 150 questions, and you're going to get one break of 10 between questions after question 75. All right, so yes, you do get breaks on the CAPM. Now you do. I don't think you did in the previous exam, but now you do. Your book is really good. I passed my PMP. Thank you, Nixon. And welcome to the world of PMP. Did you celebrate well, Nixon? Did you get a piece of cake? How about a couple of beers? Put it in the chat box. Let us know. Thank you for keeping us motivated in there. I got 66 in the Udemy. Okay. Also, there are 81. You should be good. 81.73. So review the things you got wrong and then go take your test. I think you're going to be fine. I always tell people, if you can score an 80% on the questions. If you can do like 80% on the simulator questions, you're going to be fine for your exam. And you're right there. So just continue that. Don't forget that once you get wrong, review them. Watch the video explanations. I took the table from your book. Yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's in that's not in order. That's not an order. That's just how the PMBOK listed it. But there's no like, you don't follow it. You don't do scope, then schedule, then cost, then quality, and resources. It doesn't even make sense. You forgot risk, by the way. You can't follow that because quality affects cost, resources affects cost, communications affects quality, quality affects scope. It's all over the place. The processes are iterative. You keep doing them over and over. Hi, Andrew. I passed the PMP with 3 above October 28th. Thank you for your course and guidance. Welcome to the world of PMP. I'm super happy I was able to help you pass your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put in the chat box whether you did or not. So absolutely congratulations on that. And welcome to the world of PMP. Great score also. Make sure to celebrate well. You deserve what you got. Put in a lot of work. For all of you guys that pass, when I tell you guys, you got to celebrate because you put in a lot of work into it. That means you should celebrate. So congratulations on that. Yet to celebrate, just the tiramisu for tonight. Tiramisu is good. I like that cake. Wore blue mostly and had one question. All right. But you had one question? One question. Okay. Congratulations once again on passing that exam. This weekend, go out, get a lot of cake this weekend, okay? How to avoid reading a question? How to increase the speed? That's just comprehension, my brother. All comprehension. That's what that is. What you have to do is sometimes we are distracted when we read. We're not paying attention. That's one of the things that causes me in particular to have to reread the question. Like my mind isn't there when I'm reading it. So you really got to concentrate on it. And of course, the best way to do this is to do a lot of practice questions. If you have my course, you got a ton of questions. The book has a bunch of questions. The simulator, of course, has a bunch of questions. The more you do questions, the more you build up that skill. Okay, one PERT question. Yeah, a lot of people have been getting this one PERT question for a while now. Thank you for that. I'm taking another platform as well. A little different. I found difficult. They're looking like harder. Just stick with the simulator. Everybody has a simulator. Does fine. For the CAPM exam. No, my CAPM simulator is very close to the real test. I've had some feedback on it, and it's really good. Especially when it comes to CAPM. Thank you so much, Andrew, and your whole team. I passed my PMP exam. Hey, congratulations. Your simulator and mindset helps a lot. Celebrate it with chocolate cake. Chocolate cake and steak is amazing. Thank you so much. Absolutely congratulations on passing your exam. Erwin, I'm super happy we were able to help you pass your exam. So welcome to the world of PMP. Absolutely congratulations on that. And you did celebrate well. Don't forget to get a couple of beers or some Coke or something like that. Congratulations. Thank you for letting us know, keeping us motivated. Thank you. Thank you. Regarding only buying the simulator. All right. Thank you. Do I need both your book and the videos that comes with it? Yes. The book gives you the video course for free. Just get it. It's absolutely, if you bought the book from Amazon, get the book, get the videos that comes with it. It's free. Why not? Hi, Andrew. I passed my PMP with your help. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. From one Caribbean person to the next. Much appreciated. Not a problem, Thomas. Welcome to the world of PMP. Now, how you celebrate it? Us Caribbean folks, if there's one thing we know, is we know how to celebrate. All right. The rest of the world doesn't understand how Caribbean people celebrate. We celebrate for days and weeks. All right. So make sure to celebrate well. All right. Get a couple of beers. Whatever country you're from, get some of them great foods that we got. I'm with you, man. Thank you for that. Keeping us motivated. And do we have a simulator for CAPM? I do. I do have a simulator for CAPM. Go to TIA. That's Tom India Apple exams.com. TIAexams.com. I have a simulator for that on there, okay? Looks just like the real test. I put a lot of work in that one. Hey, Andrew, I'm taking my exam. I'm feeling fairly confident thanks to Udemy Course Simulator. You got this, Julie. You got this. Just keep studying. Know your mindset. Get a good night's sleep. You're going to be okay. Hey, Andrew, the simulator I scored less than 60. Oh, that's not good. You got to, Rita, you have to review the mindset. All right? You have to go through the mindset and you have to know the mindset well. The simulator drills the mindset into you. The simulator shows you how to apply that mindset. So if you're getting stuff wrong, it means you're not understanding the mindset very well. So my advice to you, review the mindset, maybe review some of the topics you're not getting right. And you got to look at how I do it, how I'm explaining it, and then use what you learn in one exam to answer questions on the next one. Can I bring water and snacks to the testing room with me? You cannot bring anything into the testing room. You can take it to the testing center. When you take a break, you can go back to your locker and have your water and your snacks. But you could take it to the center, not in the room. Is your course really only 40 hours? It seems to be way longer. You mean my video course? My Udemy course is 35 hours. 35 hours of content. Come on, Courtney. It says it on there. All the video courses are exactly the same. It's 35 hours. Exact. There's the PMP. The PMP expires every 4 years. Every 3 years, not 4. Every 3 years it expires. You got to get PDUs to renew it, or you can take the test again. Obviously, get PDUs to renew it. You got to pay a fee. It's like $120. Andrew, your guidance is good. After taking the PMP mocks, how can we feel? I don't know. What do you mean by that? See what you got wrong and review the videos in the sections that you got wrong. If you got some agile section, questions wrong, review the agile ones. I'm loving it, by the way. Thank you, Courtney. I'm up to resource management. You got this, Courtney. All right. Thank you. Alex in Kenya, does the course, done with the course in Udemy, can't wait to do the exam soon. Because TI Udemy class is very thorough. Thanks for the live. Not a problem, buddy. Not a problem. Thank you. Also, do you have any specific advice in handling questions on compliance? When it comes to compliance, there's no negotiating. You have to follow it because it's a law. Negotiations, here both sides. Don't take a side. It's a good negotiator. Have you the resource allocation plan? I can't remember hearing that one. It's probably made up term. Can't remember that one. There's a resource management plan, not allocation plan. The resource management plan does tell you how to allocate it, so that's probably a fake term. Hello, Andrew. I got 88 on the Udemy mock. Heard the question format is different from it's more situation. What percentage? The TI simulator is very close to the real test, so you should get at least an 80% on the simulator. You're gonna be okay for the test. Time and material versus cost reimbursable. So time material, you pay for everything. All the material, all the time. Like if you're painting wall, you're gonna give the painter $10 an hour plus you buy all the paint. Versus cost reimbursable is you pay the painter $200 to paint the entire room. So you're not really paying for time. It's like this fixed fee on time, but then you got to buy all the paint. So you would tell in cost reimbursable, like cost plus fixed fee, you would say, well, I'm going to buy all the paint and I'm going to give you $200 to paint the room. So it has less risk than a time and material contract. I know that's not an order. I'm just trying to gas the mindset. I will check to see that what lecture. The mindset is a whole different thing. The mindset you got to see at the end of the course. The course I got doesn't have wrong questions like the simulator I got in April from your site. This is the second time getting your simulator. Just stick with the simulator. Whatever you're using, just stick with the simulator. Rita, just do that. That's all you need. Simulator and you're good. All right, get at least an 80% and you're doing okay. Are you the one that said you got 60%? You are. So you review the mindset section in the course. The simulator is the main practice exam. That's the one you should focus on the most. All right, so focus a lot on that. Now, I'll go through the questions in the book. They have a ton of explanations in it too. You're not missing. You're not understanding the mindset there. That's your problem. Your advice to read the last sentence and scan the answers before the question and scanning the answers before reading the whole question. Yes, that's an advice I always give students. It is in the course. That helps me a lot. All right. You read the last sentence. You go through the questions. You read the last sentence, know what the question is, glance the answers. You read it, you understand best what to choose. Yes, that is a good technique. I use that a lot. Tap reading the question. NPV, I haven't heard much anybody having questions on those things. Not at all. I recently bought the book. I'm surprised with the videos. They really helped me study, and thanks. Taking a test in mid-December. All right, not a problem, Cynthia. Thank you. Come back. Let us know when you pass. Matt, I passed my PMP this morning using Udemy class and the book. Matt, absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. I'm super happy I was able to help you pass your test. Now, did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? All right, did you do that? Congratulations, Matt, on passing your exam. Let us know you celebrate, Matt. Put in the box. Thank you for letting us know. Angela, passed my exam on October 4th. Congratulations. The mindset and simulator was a game changer. Had cake and tequila. Cake is amazing. Tequila tastes like rubbing alcohol. I don't know how people drink that. That's so nasty. Oh my God. It's like rubbing alcohol. Don't drink that. You're going to kill yourself. All right. What you should do is drink a couple of beers. You're going to be okay. Angela, absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. And I see you celebrated well. All right. So that's okay. I don't prove that tequila thing, but I see. Thank you, Angela. Come back, letting us know. Keeping us all motivated. Hey, Angela, passed my PMP 3. You're still on the PMP high there. Thank you for your help, your outstanding materials. The mindset is godsend. You see, Rita, this is what I was telling you. If you're getting a lot of questions wrong, you got to review the mindset section, Rita. You really got to go through that a lot to ace your exam. So knock that out, okay? And for Hoya, congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put in the chat box how you did, all right? So absolutely, congratulations. I'm just going to jump down. And Matt says, I'm celebrating with a glass of whiskey. Whiskey tastes horrible, man. Whiskey also tastes like rubbing. So I don't like the taste of any hard liquor. I don't drink hard liquor at all because I don't like taste. None of them taste good. I don't care how expensive or what it is. They all taste really bad. They all taste like rubbing alcohol, in my opinion. No hard liquor tastes as well. And if you tell you, unless I'm crazy, if you like the taste of it, it's because you embedded that in your mind. Now beer, though. Now beer has wide variety of spectrum. It tastes amazing. Matt, I think you should get a couple of beers, Matt. Put the whiskey in the garbage. Go to the store, get a couple of beers. Get like a 6-pack of beer. That's too much. Just get like 3. You're good. All right. And your livers thank you more too. It's not so hard on the body. Next to the fire pit with my family. Matt, that does sound good though. All right, get rid of the whiskey. Get the beer. Get that fire pit going. That sounds like a good celebration there. Matt, once again, congratulations. You deserve it. Get yourself a big piece of cake when you're done. You're going to be all right. With the simulator, along with having the simulator course, help with correct mindset. You know, the simulator, I showed you how to apply the mindset. Go through to your Udemy course to learn the mindset. Can I do the simulator comes with a 60-day limit, so you can do as many times as you want in 60 days. John says, "Hey Andrew, you really helped me understand questions from the A plus. We're gonna be doing live stream, John, for CompTIA classes next year. All right. So next year we're gonna be doing that. So, but thank you for coming in, letting us know, and thank you. You know, I'm glad I was able to help you. Hopefully, when you pass your A plus, come back, let me know. Can you wear a blazer in the testing room? You can wear whatever you like. Until I got the mindset, I realized that knowledge is like 50% and the mindset is 50. And of course, a lot of fast thinking on the questions. Thank you for that. You got this. Know that mindset. You're amazing on Security Plus course content. Oh my God, I just passed easily. Absolutely, congratulations on passing your Security Plus. Did you celebrate well? Get a piece of cake, couple of beers. Congratulations, Israel. And I'm glad you passed your Security Plus. I am doing the new Security Plus course as we speak. It should be out in a few weeks, but you already passed Security Plus. Congratulations on that. All right. I was about to say I answered everybody's questions. How much is the course on Udemy? You know, the course is priced at $200, but Udemy has their own like sale all the time. So you got to check on their website to see their price because we don't control the Udemy price. Udemy controls the Udemy price. Also, which one is the better course on TIS? The Udemy one. It's basically the same thing. There's slight differences. The one on our website has a little bit more content, the one for $79 on the bundle, but it's basically the same thing. The one on my website has a different layout and a different method of teaching, but it's the exact same content. The Udemy course has a different layout, but again, it's the same content. Hey, Andrew, passed my exam November 9th. All 3 above targets. Thank you for your motivational videos. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Is it a good idea to take ACP? I think so. I tell everyone to take their ACP after their PMP. I tell people that all the time because there isn't much of a difference on the test. I mean, a lot of what's covered in PMP, the Agile section in particular, it's going to be repeated on your ACP. So instead of forgetting it, I would say go get it. If you work in Agile, that is. If you don't work in Agile, don't waste your time. But because remember, to get ACP, you gotta have like 18 months or 1 to 2 years, I think, of Agile experience. So I would say do it. And absolutely congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? How about a couple of beers? Put it in a box. Hey, Andrew, I finished your Udemy course and received an 80% on the simulator. Tomorrow, Edward, get a good night's sleep. The best thing you can do tonight is to get a good night's sleep. All right? Don't drink no alcohol. Don't take nothing that'll make you drowsy. Just try to get a good night's sleep. Try to take the worries off your mind, and you're going to be okay, all right? Hey, Andrew, I passed the PMP. Thanks for your guidance. Of course, celebrate with cake and beer. Now, that's the way we do it. All right? Don't celebrate too much, but celebrate. All right? The other day, I had too much beers. It wasn't good. Celebrated too much. So congratulations, Kushore, on passing. Thank you. Letting us know. Keeping us motivated. Thanks for your A+ course. You explain things much easier. Thank you for that, Josh. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not that popular with A+, but I think I have the best A+ class out there. But people like other people, I don't know. Those other people are pretty boring, by the way. I think I do a good job of A+, in my opinion. Hey, Andrew, cleared my PMP last month. 3 above target. Thank you. Celebrated with Triz, I don't even know what that is. And dry martini no good. Don't drink that. That'll kill you. Triz, Three milk cake. Hey, did you tell me this last time too? I remember looking this thing up. That cake looks horrible. Why? Because it has milk. So Andrew's allergic to milk. And if the cake is too much milk, I can't eat it. It looks good. Not looks horrible. It sounds horrible for my stomach. That's what it does. It's like diarrhea right there for me, guys. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't want to butcher the words. So this means an ultra light cake soaked in sweet milk, topped with fresh whipped cream and cinnamon. Oh, it's a Mexican cake. It looks amazing, but it's gonna be terrible for my stomach. Yeah. So I love eating cake, but if the cake is a lot of like very milky, like they put a lot of milk into it, I'm done. Can't do it. But it does look good. All right, so we'll say okay. But that dry martini's got to go. Yeah, don't drink martini. I get a couple of beers. Don't do martini. Martini tastes horrible, especially dry martini tastes like rubbing alcohol. Do not do that. All right, that is nasty. Oh my god. I really don't know how people drink hard liquor. Like, I guess that'll wake you up in the morning. But you know what? Congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Welcome to the world of PMP. All right. So welcome to the world of PMP. By the way, for all of you guys that have passed, make sure you guys put that PMP to good use. Make sure you guys start applying for jobs, get a good raise. Hopefully this PMP does good things for you guys. I'm trying to study for the PMP. Then study. Nobody's bothering you, Ben. Go study. I completed the exam Monday the 20th, but sorry to hear that. 90 on the mock exams. Complete the mock 3 times. Time got me as well. Basically, it was long. That means you got to do more practice on more practice questions. That's what you're missing there. Do a lot of practice. Okay, and then take the test again. Don't worry, we all fail. I fail a ton of exams, so don't feel bad. Never feel bad when you fail something. In the exam, if it's 3 sets of 60, does it mean the first set is from people? No, it's all over the place. It's all mixed up. If you want to training material again and just take it next month again, all right? Or give yourself a little bit more time, do some more practice questions. I'm scheduled for the PMP on Monday, feeling pretty confident. You got this. Know your simulator, you're going to be all right. Is it correct to study knowledge area-wise or process grid? Your book is, it doesn't matter. They cover the exact same thing. Yep, doesn't matter. Same thing. If I buy the book from Amazon because I love to have a physical copy of the book, do I still have to buy the simulator? Yeah, the simulator is a different thing on the website. Yes, I celebrated well. That's the idea. I don't know what that is. I'm taking the exam tomorrow. I'm wearing my blue underneath a blazer. Can you wear a blazer? Yes, you could. I've been following your simulator and did your study guide. Been successful for me. All right, you got this. Come back. Let me know how you do next week, okay? I'm in charge of projects where the steps can be... Okay, that's fine. So if there's a stoppage, the team can work. Does that much project support this type of progress? Good question, Chris. You would just list them as tasks, but don't link them, because linking them assumes relationship where when one is done, this one starts, so these two will start together. So I would tell you to go ahead and just use it, but don't link the tasks together. Because if you could do the work in any freaking order you want, then there's no linking needed. So just list them straight down, man. Just got to get them all done. Andrew, passed the PMP 3 above. Thank you. 3 above targets. Thank you. Thanks for your course. Welcome to the world of PMP. Congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put in a box how you celebrated. Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Congratulations. Did you drink a couple of beers? Your salty comments on people. No, just the food choices. No, I don't mind the food choices. It's the liquor choices. Like I can't figure out How people drink hard liquor, man. We gotta stop that hard liquor thing. All right. Do you feel the PMP cert has lost its value over the last years? That's a good question. Has PMP lost its value? I think it has more value now because, it seems like, let me ask you guys a question. Does it seem like a lot of people have PMP, guys? Yes or no? Does it seem like a lot of people have their PMP? Like, do you guys think there's too many people that are PMP certified? What do you guys think? Put in the chat box. Let me ask you guys that question because there's a perception on that they're like too many people that are certified, and the answer is technically not. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me show you guys something. All right. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think that there's too many people that are certified in this world right now, guys? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Like, because somebody asked me an interesting question. Do you feel like the PMP has lost its value? What do you guys think? Yes or no? So, let me show you guys some interesting stuff. Where's the desktop? Here's the desktop. So let me show you guys. Let me show you guys this. Watch this. All right. So I Google how many project managers in the world. There is 16.5 million project managers in the world. And here's the PMI October 2023 facts. So this is as of October 2023. There is 5 million project managers. So if we do the math and what is it? 16.5 million. So there is only 9% of project managers are PMP certified. All right, that's the first thing you got to get. So less than 10%. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but by looking at these numbers, less than 10% of project managers that actually do project management as a living are certified as PMP. So when somebody has the PMP lost its value? No, because there's not a lot of PMPs. It's only 1 out of 10 people, technically speaking, will have been certified. So when you're in a bowl, it seems like a lot. But the bowl that you're in has a lot of people in this. So like, if you're a Skittle and you're put into a Skittle bowl, you're going to find a lot of Skittles. But because if you're studying for PMP and you're looking up PMP stuff and your friend PMP, it's going to seem like everybody you know is PMP because that's who your friends are now. But once you get out of the PMP realm, there's a lot of project managers that are not certified. All right, so 1.4 million people are currently certified. So that's not a lot, actually. People think it's a lot, but it's not actually. There's not a lot of people certified. And what I told you there, the facts and figures. All right, it's not like I made that up. Says it lost its value? No. I think maybe they add maybe like 50 to 100,000 people are certified every year, but more people enter the work field. How was the exam done at home? I did a whole video on that. Check on the channel. There's a video called How to Hack the PMP Time. One of the videos I did here. Go through that in depth. You really got to know that one. Hey, Andrew, I passed the PMP on November 11th. Target, above target, above target. Wore blue. Celebrated well with pizza, gluten-free beer. What the hell is a gluten-free beer? Never heard of that before. Argentina living in Europe. Share the news and thank you. Well, thank you for coming back and letting us know, helping you pass your exam, and you celebrated with things I would never eat or drink. All right. So pizza, Andrew does not eat pizza because it has milk on it. But I didn't say it's bad. I just don't eat it. And then gluten-free beer. What the hell is a gluten-free beer? What is that, made with like rice or something like that? That sounds horrible. Just get yourself a regular beer. The pizza has to have had gluten on it. Gluten-free beer. Isn't that like seltzer water? I don't know. Never heard of that before, but you know what? Beer, it's always good. I guess it must be okay. Get yourself some cake. Pizza is not good for you. Cake is better for you. Get yourself some cake. Thank you for letting us know, keeping us motivated. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. AKS says, I passed the CAPM. Your latest CAPM course was amazing. Thank you for that. Great content and resources. Thank you. Thank you. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put in the chat box. Let me know how you did. What software you recommend for Mac? None. Mac is crap. Don't use Mac. It doesn't support MS. The best software you can get for Mac is putting it in the garbage. All right. Andrew is not a Mac user. Okay, I'm a Windows man. All right, Windows and Linux. That's what I use a lot of. I use Linux to teach a lot of my security classes. I use Windows all the time. I am not a Mac person. Do not use Mac. Mac. Isn't that what teenagers use to do homework in Starbucks? Something like that. All right, don't use Mac. Thank you, Udemy course. Bought your book. All right, very good. You got this. Just wanted to say a word of thanks. 3 above target. This past Friday, thank you, Andrew. Alexis, welcome to the world of PMP. Absolutely, congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Let me know, put in the chat box. No, I don't feel like there are too many people. I'm the only one on my team. Most haven't heard of it or are too afraid to study and take it. See? I told you. See, Angela? Oh, no, I don't think so. I feel like these kids are so relevant to almost any job. Yes, they are. Absolutely not. Everyone I talk to regards it very highly. Yes, they do. The 12 principles. No, that's a PMBOK 7. The PMBOK 7, because the principles are not really on your exam, I kept it in video format. I did not put it in a book because the book is mostly for what's on the test. They're not going to question that. Do you have any courses on Six Sigma? I have a live training course. Go to tiaedu.com. I do not have a self-paced. Any changes for PMP in 2024? Probably not. If PMI was, they were going to tell us. But as of right now, no. I think it's a no. We're surrounded with people at the same level, and it seems like we're in a big group. Exactly. That's what I was telling you guys earlier. Exactly. When you're studying for PMP, it seems like everybody you know is PMP. But realistically, as you can see from the real facts that I showed you, that is not the case. Unbelievable. Yeah. Hey, Andrew, my exam this time, I'm having a hard time memorizing and do not memorize anything. Just understand it, Diana. Is AI going to change PM? I got to do a video on that. What should we learn to stay aligned with industrial? Be great at what you. I can't answer that question. That requires a massive amount of. That requires its own video. I'll do a video one day on my thoughts on how AI will affect project management. All right, that requires its own video, but yes, it's going to have a big effect on it. That I believe. Yeah, you passed the PMP on Friday with the figuring says help of your study guide. I read it 3 times. Definitely helped me feel above that. Celebrated with a massage, a steak dinner, and a gin and tonic. That's more nastiness you guys are drinking, man. What did I say about the hard liquor, man? Drink a couple of beers or drink a Coke or something like that. At least it tastes better. Congratulations on passing, though. Steak dinner, that sound good. So absolutely, congratulations on passing your test. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? All right, you didn't put that you had a piece of cake. And creme brulee looks good. I've never really had it, but it looks good because it's literally milk. So congratulations on passing the test, though. And you seem like you celebrated well, except that gin and tonic. But congratulations. Here's what you do this weekend: go get yourself a couple of beers and celebrate all over again. All right, got my permission on that. You got this. Absolute congratulations. No, I think we have more people in the field. Most of us want to be on top of our game. I think so. I think earlier people going to role just continue without. Yeah. But in order to change roles, in order to change roles is when you're going to really need that certification. Andrew, I have my PMP exam scheduled November. All right. Completed Udemy course. Where the exam anxiety is going to get better on me. It doesn't. It gets worse. That's why you guys get a good night's sleep. Get a good night's sleep. Exam anxiety is not something you can get rid of until you accept failure. You got to say to yourself, well, if I fail, it's okay. All right, that's what you got to say. If I fail, it's okay. That's what you got to say. And that'll remove the anxiety because anxiety comes from failure, right? So you got to remove the root of that anxiety. Let me know. Come back next week. Let's know how you doing. Hey, Andrew, happy to let you know I passed the PMP yesterday. Huge thank you to use your course. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put in the chat box how you celebrate. Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Thank you for letting us know, by the way. Keeping us celebrated. Keeping us motivated. Passed the exam. Literally went to sleep afterwards. I have lost so much sleep, and now that I have a lot of free time, I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I know what you can celebrate with the free time, okay? If you get a lot of free time, go and celebrate. Go get yourself a couple of beers. Go have a nice dinner somewhere. Buy yourself a big piece of steak. Put it on the grill. Do something with the extra time to feel amazing. You deserve it. You work hard. Hopefully, it pays off. Wore my husband's blue shirt, blue sweater. That's the reason why you passed it, because you wore your husband's blue sweater. If you didn't wear the blue sweater, you probably had no chance. Guys, make sure to wear blue. Pass your test. Absolute congratulations on that, Alexis, and welcome to the world of PMP. I studied your PMP course from Udemy. Great content, amazing explanation. Thank you. God bless you. I hope so. Thank you. I passed PMP in the first attempt. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. Now, did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put in the chat box. Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Passing is always amazing. Did you update? And this is not for you, but for everyone. Did you update your resume, your LinkedIn? By the way, if you guys have not, have you guys friend me on LinkedIn? Did you guys send out a? Just go to LinkedIn, search my name, send me a thing. I'll put on LinkedIn when you pass. I'll send you a congratulations there too. The PMI count as PDUs? Yes, it does. The problem is I see that many new PMPs do not work the basics, do not know the basics of traditional PM, like risk analysis. Well, PMP has become more of a Scrum Master search since the new search. I'll disagree on that because when they're studying, they got to know it. At least I teach it a lot. It says, I worked as a PM for 8 years, but didn't know about the PMP cert until looking for another job. As requirement, don't thank you for your advice on changing, changing to Windows. Not to sound like a bad person, not to sound like you know like an obnoxious moron, not to sound like an idiot, bad talking Max, but I don't know where you are in this world, but corporate America does not run on Mac. Corporate America runs on Windows. All the business applications runs on Windows. Now I have my personal laptop is a MacBook Air. Okay, when you see me sitting down on the couch on the computer, it's a MacBook Air. I have nothing against Mac, but my business laptop is a Windows machine. It's a Dell machine. My desktop that I do all my work on, as you guys can see, is Windows. But my personal laptop that I just travel with, surf internet, it's a MacBook Air. It's cheap, relatively cheap. Still damn expensive, relatively cheap compared to what's out there. So there's nothing against Mac, but when it comes to business applications, get a Windows box. Do you have project manager interview questions and answers? I really got to do that video, Tina. I'm making videos for a Security Plus class, and I think I just haven't gotten around to it. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys enjoy the new videos? Did you guys see the new videos I put up on Udemy? Let me get some. I got 190 of you guys. How do you guys enjoy the videos I make? You guys like it where there's a little box of me? Or do you guys like it when I take up the entire screen? Something that looks like this. Let me show you guys. How do you guys like the videos? So do you guys like it when the guy is... So do you guys like, when you guys watch presentations, you guys like my new format? Like when I do something that looks like this, where I take over basically the entire screen, and then I explain the text to you. You guys prefer this format, or do you guys prefer a slide with a tiny box of me? Which one do you guys prefer? The big version of me or the tiny box of me? Right? So this is a security class, by the way. This doesn't apply to you guys, but this is me reading code for you. So which one do you guys prefer? Put in the chat box. Let me know which one you guys like. I'm trying to get some. Some feedback from you guys. Let's see, Andrew. I have my PMP exam today. Last minute suggestions. Calm your nerve. Take your breaks. Keep the mindset in mind. I agree on sender, receiver, message, or all elements of communication, but encode, transcode. Is it true? Yes. That actually comes from PEM. I'm going to ask me that's true, man. I took it right out of the book. You guys got to remember something about the content that you guys find in my books and my videos. I didn't make it. I present it. That's the thing. All the content in my Udemy class and in my books comes from PMI, Agile Practice Guide, PMI Guide 6th and 7th edition, Process Group Practice Guide. All of that stuff is what it is. Okay, is where it's where I get it. So I don't consider myself a content creator. I consider myself a presenter. I'm good at presenting and teaching information, but I never made the information. And some people would tell me that. Some people would say, "Well, hey Andrew, why is this here? Why is this a different?" I don't know. I don't know. I didn't make it. I presented it. My job is just to make you understand it, not to justify it on it. Yeah, did you guys click on that like button? Pizza is gluten-free, not the beer. Gluten-free pizza? Is there such a thing? I've never heard that before. I'm not allergic to gluten, but I know some people are. Some people can't stomach it well. Like I can't do the milk thing, but some people, they can't do gluten. I don't know how weird that is. I know milk intolerance is very common, but I don't know the gluten-free pizza. Never heard of that before. They make a lot of stuff gluten-free nowadays. Maybe. Would you be making new content for Udemy? Yeah, but not project management stuff. Not for a while. It'll all be security stuff. You know, the thing is, you guys know me as the project manager. But remember, I'm a project manager for IT projects. My main thing is IT security, IT networking, IT administration. I have 66 certifications in it. So I have to do more content on what I like doing. What I do a lot of is IT. I actually teach a lot of courses in IT more than project management, actually. That's why I don't teach a lot of PMP courses. I teach a lot of IT courses. Okay, Chris says the little box. All right. Chad says entire screen. I like the half screen. Okay. All right, that's the big box. I like the entire screen. Taking it, Udemy. I like this format a lot. I'm currently working assistant project manager. Can I get promoted to junior within my company? If you get your if you qualify for it, you should. Okay, tiny box. Prefer a slide with tiny box. Difficult to see the word on a slide. All right. Big one. Hard to follow along if you can't see the word on the box. Big one, tiny one. I like the new format. Big one. Keep switching between tiny and entire screen. I don't even know how to do that. You look good, but I prefer focusing on exam, small box. She doesn't want to say, she doesn't want to say I look pretty bad. Prefer big in-person class, big one. Hold on, let me go through this. I think so. Okay, wait a minute. Big one. So the big Andrew. Okay, so it's I think the big one wins a little bit based on this sample of you guys. In my opinion, the big one kept you guys more engaged. Is what some of the feedback I got. So because remember, I give you guys the slides. You should have downloaded the slides. So my thing is, you should have downloaded the slides and read them before it starts. This is the best way to do that. All right, we got someone says, I got your test simulator 4 days before my CAPM. I didn't study for my test, but I studied your project management. Your explanation of CAPM was the reason I passed. Congratulations on that, and welcome to the world of CAPM and the world of project management. Hopefully, the CAPM gets you that entry-level job into project management. So absolutely congratulations on that. I'm happy I was able to help you pass your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Put in the chat box how you celebrated. So happy I passed. You should be, especially, as a younger person I'm assuming younger person. Guys got to remember, CAPM is the entry level. So you're like entry level person into project management. Hopefully you enjoy the industry. It's a great place to be if you like people. So congratulations. We'll be back for my PMP soon. You got this. Since you get that experience, knock it out. What should you assume the question? Strong matrix. Strong matrix. The latest video presentation feels more like we are together at the whiteboard. I feel like the red pen, you highlight the keywords, so as long as the slides are attached, no problem. All right, that's what I felt too. I think it brings the course more to life. Can't agree with many of you because of your book and course. That's my PMP. I couldn't agree with many of you because you passed my PMP. Pat, what are you doing? What are you saying, Pat? Are you agreeing or not agreeing? Oh, you're already a junior. Okay, you got this, and then you become that senior PM. You got this. All right, join us in the world of senior PM in a few years. You got experience. You're good. All right, guys, very good, guys. I have answered everyone's question and comments. Let's do some practice questions for your exam. Let's do some practice questions for your exam. Where is the questions? All right, I think I got about 8 questions here. Let's do 8 practice questions quickly. All right. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. All right. An organization, remove this has, okay, wants to build a new accounting system using an agile approach. What is the first step project manager should do and assign to the new project? Review the charter to determine the goals. Look over the project diary. Diary. And find any notes made by the former project manager. Alter the project schedule. Include any new activities involving the knowledge transfer process. Assess the project budget and determine if the additional time is necessary. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. Can I hit the like button multiple times? No, just once. Just one time. Yeah, you guys got to click on the like button. Come on, guys. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. You've been assigned to a new project. What are you going to do? What is the first thing that you are going to do? Put the answers in the box. All right, the answer here, guys, is going to be A. That is correct. A lot of you guys got this one. Some of you guys got B. Guys, when you're assigned to a project, the first thing, and you got to remember something, Agile has charters. All right, there's been a perception that there's an Agile charter. I covered that in the course, by the way. There's an Agile charter that comes right before the whole entire Agile project starts. Okay, look over to find any notes made. I'm not sure what this is going to do. The first thing you want to know is what is the goals of the project? What is going to be its main deliverable? Alter this. Don't change the schedule. First of all, it's an agile project. The budget is determined. There's no real time thing here on this. So the best thing here to do is look over the charter. Practice question 2. A key stakeholder of the project inform you that they're unhappy with the output of the project so far. The stakeholder attempt to remove valuable team members from your project in order to stop the project. What should the project manager request? A meeting with stakeholder? Meet with the organization management? Ask the stake sponsor to remove them? Meet the resources and tell them the situation. All right, put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. I'm about to buy a bundle. Does it come with the book? Yes, it does come with the ebook. It does. Pass the PMP this weekend. Thank you, Andrew. Good luck, students. Wore blue the whole weekend. You only need to wear blue to pass the exam, but absolutely congratulations on that. Absolutely. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? So absolutely congratulations on that. All right, pretty easy question if you know the mindset. So the mindset here is definitely this one. Before taking actions, PMBOK tells you this. Before taking an action, find out the root cause of the problem. Like, what exactly is the issue? Don't meet and tell them about the situation. You got to find out more about the situation. Don't fire people. Just don't go to organization management, but You see, you think about this, right? If you go to management, you start explaining, but you don't have all the data. The management say, "Why is he doing that?" And you're not going to have any answer. So, best thing to do is to find out the root cause of the problem. Practice question number 3: a project team member indicates that due to the other project responsibilities, they do not have the time to update the lesson learned. How should a project man handle the situation? Ensure lessons learned are documented after each Oops, damn it, my hands hit. Is accepted. Be sure to discuss the lesson learned as part of the overall project meeting. Send a change request to the project management office. Hire a consultant to do the lesson learned. All right. Unfortunately, I know you guys saw the answer, but let's answer it. S, don't worry about that. It's like a made up thing. So it wasn't the answer. Project diary is things that project managers would probably have to keep the daily, like what happened on a daily basis. Yeah, you guys know the answer. So this was a good question because, I tell you guys in the course that as lesson learned is done after each deliverable, but that's not true. Lesson learned is done throughout the project, not just at the end of the project. So that's why it's this. Send a change request to the project management office to revise how frequently must be collected to the project. You don't the PMO is not going to help you do a change request. First of all, you don't need to hire a consultant. It needs to be done by the team. A PM is working on an international project with stakeholders in several different countries. It's currently working on an agenda for a kickoff meeting. How can you increase stakeholder engagement? Develop slides for the kickoff to go over. Determine preferred schedule and allowances for the team. Ensure participant delegates will be free. Read the kickoff session agenda materials. All right. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. All right, I see most of you guys got this one correct. Very good. It was like a split between B and C. Notice it says increase engagement. Determine stakeholders to make allowances for teams in other time zones. Right, the best thing here to do now, B and C are very similar questions. All right, the best thing here to do is to see if they're free to attend, man. That's the best thing here we can do. No, it says determine stakeholders' preferred schedule. If you go with somebody's preferred schedule, you'll probably never be able to schedule it, especially across different time zones. Yeah, it's a tough question. This is not going to help you. Just make it accurate. Don't worry with the slides. You got to see if people can attend. Do everything seem to be going well while conducting tests and the new project manager of a project discovers critical components failed? What should the project manager do first? Revise the risk management plan, risk register, meet with the team to determine how they handle this issue, update the timeline, ensure staying informed about the issue, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. All right, guys, the answer A's and D's. All right. So notice the critical component. What should they do first? Revise risk and determine whether this risk and its respective. Yeah. So, this is a tricky question. It is an issue, and that is correct. Now, I went over this in the course, right? When an issue has occurred, you have to remember that. Let me see if you guys can see me here. So here's something you gotta know. When there is an issue and versus a risk, so a risk is like if something may happen, it's a risk. And when it does happen, it becomes an issue, right? So risk is something that hasn't happened, an issue is something that did happen. Issues are generally always negative. Now, when an issue happens, all right, I'm sorry, when a risk takes place, it becomes an issue. But how do you respond to that issue? Well, it should have been a risk in the first place. Like, for example, there's a risk of bad weather. Well, when there's bad weather, now it's a risk. I'm sorry, now it's an issue, right? Let's say there's bad weather outside. Now it's an issue. Then how do you know how to respond to this issue, right? How do you know how to respond to this bad weather? Well, look in the risk response. Look in the risk register. The risk register should have had how we respond if the risk takes place. So if a risk takes place, that's how you respond to it. So keep that in mind. That's why the answer is what it is. And most of you guys got it right. How they're going to handle this issue? No. Look in the risk register first. That's the first thing you should be doing. Look at the risk register. After rescheduling some tasks to account for members' unplanned absence, the team members informed as a result critical activities now occur in the same time. What should the PM do first? Go over the newly uncovered risk, stick to the original stop by determine the ideal response to the newly uncovered risk. Put the answers in the box. What is the most widely used PM software? I don't know the answer to that, Tim, but I use Microsoft Project a lot. That's what I use. That's my software. Microsoft Project is really popular. But I know a lot of companies are moving to cloud-based like Monday.com. I don't know how many people use Monday.com, but Jesus Christ, I see a lot of ads for that stuff. I don't know how popular Monday.com is, but Jesus God, they have a lot. They spend a ton of money on ads. Every time I look at like YouTube, there's always like Monday.com stuff. So Tim, I don't know the answer to that one. If you work and depend on the environment and how, what type of shop it is. All right, guys, the answer here is once again, guys, the answer is A. That is correct. So when you're occurring at the same time, this is known as fast tracking. So fast tracking generally increases risks. So now that you have new risks, review it with the team. Determine the ideal response. You don't determine. The team helps to determine the response, not you. Never stop the project. Don't stick to the original schedule because it's actually compressing the schedule. All right, 2 deliverables in the project video game console development. Deliverable has a strict scheduled milestone with no delays, no allowance to them. On the other hand, delivered to these requirements changing. What life cycle should we choose? Put the answers in the box. All right. Once again, guys, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. All right, so the answer here, okay, pretty easy question. So if you have a strict milestones with no delays, the best thing here is a waterfall approach or predictive. And then if you're going to be changing requirements frequently, then the best thing here is agile. Yeah, this is not really like a up for debate. You just got to know it. All right, guys, last question. All right, choose three. CV is negative 200. SV is 400. What should the project manager report? Choose three choices. Last question. Williams came to say, just here to say, I passed my PMP today. Congratulations, William. Did you celebrate well? Are you drinking a couple of beers right now? No drag and drop. Got one EVM question. Mindset is the key. Thanks, Andrew. Welcome, Williams, to the world of PMP. Are you celebrating right now? If not, this weekend, Thanksgiving is coming up if you're in the United States. If you're not familiar, in the United States, this Thursday, we got a pretty big holiday. I think the second biggest holiday in the United States. And it's where everybody put on a lot of weight. I would be doing the same. So make sure you guys celebrate well. Especially if you pass your PMP already. Make sure to celebrate well. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Okay, guys. So the answer here is that the project is over budget. That is true. Because you see it's negative 200. So negative 200 means $200 over budget. It's $400 ahead of schedule. So it's not on the budget. It's not behind schedule. It's not progressing as planned. That's for sure. Because look, it's over budget. It's being fast tracked or is it being crashed? They're spending more money to finish it sooner. Is how you read that. So the answer is F, not G. F. So remember something, fast tracking does not necessarily increase this thing is over budget. Okay, that's the trick. Crashing increases cost. Fast tracking generally does not increase cost because the time stays the same. But you're not hiring that much more resources. The time is not the time is 16 hours of work, still 16 hours, except you have two people doing 8 hours and 8 hours. Versus crashing is adding more people. It may not cut the time in half though. Like you add two, instead of giving a paintbrush, you buy a paint gun. The time may go down, but the thing costs more now. All right, guys, that was it. Okay, guys, very good, guys. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I will see you guys back again next week. You guys have yourself a great, if you're in the United States, have yourself a happy Thanksgiving. Have some time with your family. Drink a couple of beers. Have a lot of cake. And celebrate well. If you're not in the United States, that's okay. Still celebrate. We can always do some celebration. And I want you guys, if you are taking your exam in the next 7 days, good luck on your test. I wish you the best. Come back. Let me know how you're doing. If you're taking your exam in more than 7 days, keep studying. Don't let your guard down. You're going to be fine passing your exam. Look at all the folks that passed today. Okay. Look at all the folks that passed today. You guys can do it. Just put the time and effort in. Don't get your hopes down. And you guys are going to be okay. And with that in mind, guys, you guys have a good night, good day, good morning, good week, good weekend, good month, good year, decade, century, millennium. And with that, guys, I'm out of here, guys. You guys take it easy. Good luck. Keep studying. And I'll see you guys real soon. Next week, guys. Next week.